Okay, let's see if we can do this. What's up, my friends? I might be a little quieter than normal, but I had this moment of inspiration. I wanted to share it with you. I was kind of putting together all these analogies, looking at this little incredible creature here, and feeling and experiencing the oh, it's okay, baby. Don't worry, Daddy's here. Um, the sort of exhaustion that starts to set in on week number 3. There's an enormous amount of, oxytocin and baby bliss. But, like business, this is what's really hit me. Um, the newborn phase, I really believe, is akin to the startup phase of business. Okay. And like any startup phase, there is enormous challenges that you're going to face that are sort of not expected and not anticipated, and nobody could prepare you for them. Absolutely nobody could prepare you for what it's like to get up at 1 a.m. and 3:30 a.m. and 5 a.m. and feed a little bumpkin, and it's like running an entire operation, and all the things that come with it. She had a little issue with her frenulum, and she wasn't sucking right, and we didn't pick that up for 2 weeks. And so by the time we figure things out, mommy's got mastitis. And now there's this other huge issue of, pain and discomfort. And there's a million ways that this dynamic, right, life changes when this little creature enters, right? And that is the startup phase. That's the newborn phase. Your business is your baby. And you've got to treat it that way. You have to treat your business like it's literally your child. It's literally your baby. You care about it that much because truthfully it is. There's such a similarity between our passions and our purpose and our businesses that we birth into this world and raising children and having children. And if you treat a business like your baby, would you ever give up on your baby? Like seriously, would you just give up on this right here? This little life? You would never give up on this life. You'd have to be a sociopath to give up on this life. And unfortunately, a lot of people do, but certainly not successful entrepreneurs. So I was thinking, and hold on, my arm is so tired. I was thinking that there's another really powerful analogy I want to share about why the human being is so helpless for so long, right? A newborn and a human infant is the most helpless animal for the longest time. Why do we require such an enormous amount of time to really grow and age into sustainable animals when all these other animals don't? And the answer is because the development of our brain. Our brains are so big that we actually can't come out of our mothers with fully developed brains. So the development of the brain and the prefrontal cortex happens, over the course of, really 18 years. New studies are showing that even in teens, huge parts of the prefrontal cortex aren't developed, and that those capacities are developed later on in life until we get to like 20. So this gestation period, this time period where a human being needs to be nurtured and needs to be raised, is actually what enables a human being to be so smart, smarter than lots of other animals in some capacities, and gives us the ability and has given us the ability to really, rise as the dominant species on this planet in a way. And so I want you to look at your business that way. Look at your business from a standpoint of the more time I put into this newborn phase. Oh, it's okay, sugar. How am I doing on time? I gotta go 4 minutes. The more time that I put into this newborn phase, the more time I lay a foundation, the more intelligent my business is going to be. Did you hear that? Oh man, that's classic. Um, so think about it that way. The more time that I put in, the more of a foundation that I lay, the more intelligent my business is going to be, the greater the odds it has of massive success. So just consider all of it natural. If you're in the startup, the newborn phase of your business, which I think means you're not yet generating sustainable revenue, you're not sustainable, you're in the startup phase. If you're in that phase, just look at it. That struggle is natural. You're raising a child. You have to adjust. There's unforeseen costs and circumstances, and that's part of your maturity. And that's really learning how to be an entrepreneur, learning how to be a parent. And just understand that it's your child. Don't ever give up on it. Don't ever, 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 ever give up on it. That's how you succeed, is you just never give up. I think if you approach it with that sort of perspective, your baby will have the best chance at growing into a successful, healthy adult, i.e., cash, money making, high impact, amazing business that fulfills all your dreams. So we are out, my friends. It looks like I have some work cut out for me based on that last sound y'all just heard. Peace.